Hello again and welcome to Zidam Astrology. Join me on a journey for brighter day with Vedic astrology to guide you over the sea of life. This video deals with my continuing tarot series, my new format for the water trine analysis reading for the period March 6th to March 19th, 2022. Join me for Tarot Week 10 and 11 on the water trine at Zidam Astrology. This video is about the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. And water is changeable, emotional and sensitive. The water signs experience the world through their feelings, their emotions. And they can have a hard time shifting or sifting through them properly, becoming overwhelmed by the emotions. They are the most sensitive of the signs, these water signs, to their own problems and to other people's problems. The water signs are Cancer, which is the most nurturing of the three, Scorpio, which is the most intense, and Pisces, which is the most compassionate of the three. The water signs are also intuitive, emotional, and ultra-sensitive. Water signs can be as mysterious as the ocean itself. Like water, they can be refreshing or they can drown you in their depth. And this is what we have to recall. When you go into the sea, if you don't know how to swim, you can drown. If you are not able to deal with the waves that are coming at you constantly, then you can drown. So don't drown in those sorrows. These signs often have intense dreams and borderline psychic intuition. Security or stability is important to them. After all, water needs a container or it dries up and disappears. Because, if you put out a bucket or a bottle of water, a cup of water outside in the sun dries it, depending on the heat of the sun. And it can disappear that you don't even know that it's there. So don't, become unemotional. Don't become apathetic. Don't be, that person who doesn't have any emotion and cannot feel. But these are the issues that can come up with the water signs. And the cards for this period, let us see what they are going to tell us. Okay, so this is a little explanation as to how we are going to treat with the horoscope on ZidamAstrology.com and how we are going to deal with it for you to understand the depth of Vedic astrology and how we can align the tarot readings with it. But in the Vedic astrology, what we are dealing with now is the trines. And the trines are the fire, earth, air and water. And these are the houses of the trines, which is 1, 5, 9. So that if you start with the first house, the fifth house, and then the ninth house, that forms a trine. And this is called the dharma trine, or the righteousness trine, or the duty trine. And here we have, the visualization of the zodiac sign. If we start here at this block here, this is Aries, then you go to Taurus, and if you go right around, you will come to Pisces here, right? So that is the 12 signs, and this is Mesha to Meena in the Vedic astrology. So that if you look at the red squares, it will give you that trine of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you see that trine, that triangle, that is the 159 trine. But the good thing about this 159 trine and me not knowing your specific information in terms of your lagna, it remains 159 at any point. So even if you start here at Leo, Sagittarius is going to be 5 and Aries is going to be 9. So you still get that 159. And in that way, the trine is there and the synergies is there and the symbiotic relationship is there. And the brown or olive colored squares are the earth trine, the gray is the air trine, and the blue is the water trine. So these are the trines that I am going to deal with for you at Zidam Astrology, so that we can at least get some partial reading of your horoscope in terms of where your natal ascendant is. Not your transit ascendant, but your natal ascendant. Because the transit ascendant, we deal with it differently. You know, we deal with it whether it's benefic, whether it's malefic, and how it's being impacted by the placement of your natal planet. So if your natal lagna or ascendant would be falling in these trines, then you can easily follow and understand why I am kind of happy to bring this to you in this format, because you know it's kind of aligning with my beliefs, and my conscience is a lot more clear if I had to do, you know, something that I didn't believe in, which is to give you a daily horoscope or a horoscope that does not have your information and it's just a general reading. And I don't want you to feel that, you know, oh my goodness, Zidam Astrology said this and Zidam Astrology said that, but it never happened to me. No, it will not happen to you in these readings because it's not specific to you. But you, what I strive to do is give you a kind of heads up, you know, the potential of what may happen for you for a particular period in these trine readings. So I hope you understand. I hope that I was clear in my message and you know, details to you so that you can follow when I do the readings for the trine analysis in the tarot readings. Okay, so this is the Trines Synergy in Vedic Astrology and Tarot, you know, how they complement each other and how they have that symbiotic flow that works well with the marriage that I'm bringing to you. And Trines are considered positive in Vedic astrology, as energy flows easily between the planets in trine, so that when you activate one, the trine is activated. So when you activate Aries, Leo and Sagittarius are also activated. And if you have planets in those signs, or planets or grahas posited in the nakshatras, those nakshatras with their relative deities and energies are activated, so that this brings more good luck, creative abilities and opportunities in one's life in the areas that these planets affect. Trines are the houses of goddess Lakshmi. And remember, in Vedic astrology, houses or bhavas do not only start at Aries. They can start anywhere based on your ascendant or lagna position. And these houses form trines in a tarot reading, those that are at the angles of 120 degrees with each other. The trine in the tarot series 159 signify the present, the past and the future, which is the person himself, his children and his father. So 1 is you, yourself, 5 is your children, and 9 is your father. So this is the circle of evolution. So this is how the tarot and Vedic astrology are symbiotic in terms of the trines. But we also have in Vedic astrology the Kendra Bhavas, which I am not dealing with at this point in time. But you know, it's just for information, for you to understand the level and depth that Vedic astrology can go into, and the many tools that we have at our disposal to assist in your reading or your Kundalini and birth chart when you request one. And these Kendra Bhavas, it enhances the internal strength of an individual. Think about the pillars, you know, the 4 pillars of a room, which are holding it up. That is what these Kendra Bhavas do, you know. This can be another analytical tool for your birth chart, depending on your specific needs from Vedic astrologies. And Kendras are the houses of Lord Vishnu, just as the trines are the houses of Goddess Lakshmi. And these houses are related to stability, security and savings that overcome the limits of Goddess Lakshmi, which is related to the progress and development of a person but lacks stability. So these houses are 1, 4, 7, and 10. And this is just for your further information. Okay, in this video, instead of choosing only for the fire trine, I am going to deal for all the trines, which is fire, earth, air, and water. And then I'll just simply take the cards in each of the videos that I'm doing, because it's all for the same period. And in this way, I am going to use the entire Lenormand pack, because I am doing the 9 card spread in the Lenormand pack for all the trines. So you will see me choosing 4 stacks of 9 each, which will give us the 36 cards. So we are dealing with fire, earth, air, and water. And I'm just dealing out the packs here. And at Zedam Astrology, I always give you something new. I give you something different, because I have so many resources and have done such in-depth research for all of these tarot and Vedic astrology that I need to share it with you. I didn't learn it just to have it to myself. Sharing knowledge is what builds us, what nurtures us, what nourishes us. And this is what we want to do and what we want to deal with. So that's fire, earth, air, and water. And in the fire, earth, air, and water, we are now going to look at the cards that we are pulling. So this is the water, and that first card is number 35, which is the anchor. So that's the anchor. The second card is number 33, and that is key. The next card is number 1, rider. The next card is number 15, bear. The next card is number 36, cross. The next card here is number 29, lady. The 26 is now here with book. And then we have number 6, the clouds, and number 21, mountain. So that is the 9 card spread for the water trine. I'm just putting cards upright there. So now let us go to the air trine. And the air trine, the first card is number 31. Number 31, which is sun. The next card is number 17, which is stork. Then we have number 30, lilies. Then we have number 32, moon. Next card we have is 18, dog. Then the next card we have is 13, child. The next one is 25, ring. Then we have 27, letter. Just turning it upright. And then number 10, the sight. So that is for air. So we have water, air, and now we're going to deal with earth. And the earth, okay, I'm just fixing the cards there. Just let it be a little. Right. The first card in the earth, let us see what that is. It's number 22, crossroads. Then we have the tower, number 19. Next card we have heart, number 24. Then we have fox, number 14. Then we have birds, number 12. We have the whip, number 11. We have 16, stars. Then we have 34, fish. And the final card for the earth is number 2, clover. So that is the cards for earth, the earth trine. So let's look at the final trine now, the fire trine, and let us see what we are going to get here. And the first card for the fire trine, we have bouquet, number 9. Bouquet, number 9. Then we have house, number 4. Then we have 7, snake. Then we have 23, mice. Then we have number 20, garden. Then we have number 5, tree. Then we have number 8, coffin. Then we have ship, number 3. And the final card for the fire trine is number 28, gentleman. So this video will be shared with the other 3 videos because it's one video showing the entire Lenormand pack being used and each of the 9 card spread for fire, earth, air and water. So this is it, and let's see what we have now. Okay, so we've come to the water trine in this Lenormand reading for the period March 6 to March 19, 2022. And the cards that we have taken for this water trine, we have the anchor, then we have the key, we have the rider, the bear, we have the cross, the lady, the book, clouds, and mountain. And in reading this, what we will see is that the lady, the rider, and the clouds are in our past. So some woman, some lady, some matured person is going to bring a message to you, but that message is not going to make you happy because the clouds are here, and it means that some truth has been hidden or will be hidden, or you want it to continue to be hidden, or that now that the message has come to you and you know about it, you don't know what to do about it because you are confused. Do you tell somebody? Do you keep it quiet? Is it a secret? What is this message that this lady is bringing you that will bring chaos and confusion to you? That hidden truth may come to light, or you may want it to be hidden. So that is the past, and that is what the message here is. The present gives you the bear, anchor, and key. And the bear is all about power, authority. You use your position, whether it's your physical position or your position at work as the boss. Do you nurture, do you nourish, or do you protect? How do you use your power, your physical power, your power in finances, or your position in power? How do you use it? And that is the present. You may be in that position and you probably misuse your position, or are you using it properly? And the anchor tells you that this is a stable. You want something when you put down an anchor, that it remains, that it's grounded in reality, that it's grounded in happiness, that you don't destroy what you have or had or will have. The anchor gives you stability, it gives you reliability, it gives you grounding. You want the fruits of your labor to come through. And the key gives you that. The key is one of the best cards in the Lenormand pack. The key opens every door to success. You have the key to do anything that you want to do. So that the key is there giving you that knowledge, giving you that reason to use your position in the right way. So whether it's your physical position, whether it's your mental position, your spiritual position, whether you are a guru or a counselor or a teacher, whether you are just a parent, or a friend, use your position in the proper way. Use it to nurture, nourish, and not to destroy. And in the future reading, we have the book, the cross, and the mountain. And some hidden knowledge is going to come to you that it's going to create obstacles for you. It's a cross to be. It's a very negative card. It's a card where hard work and delays and obstacles are going to happen. So some secret knowledge, some research you're going to do, some message you may get from a book that you're reading, something that you didn't know about previously, and you are going to have that knowledge, but that knowledge is going to create obstacles and delays and injury to you. At times the cross is always a sign of a cemetery or death, and that's physical. So that you need to be careful what you're delving into, what you want to know, and what you may think that you have to research. And the emotions here may be more than what you could cope with, because remember, we are dealing with the water trine, so that your emotions here may play a part in what you might be looking for. You feel that you should know everything, or that you probably have a new partner and you want to find out the background of that person, and you go to extremes rather than let things take its course and let the guidance of the spiritual leaders and divine in your life make those interventions rather than you, because the mountain is there to climb, and a mountain is very steep, it's very rocky. When you fall, you can be hurt really bad. So be careful of what you research in the future. Be careful of what you want to know in the future. There are some things forbidden for a reason, and probably you need not delve into it at this point in time, because it's not going to be a good thing for you. For the water trine for the period March 6th to 19th, 2022. As always, I wish to thank Bhagwan for bringing me the time and resources to make this video to reach out to you. I hope that the messages that I've sent out through this video is the right messages for you, and that you find some comfort or some motivation from it. I thank you for listening. I thank you for sticking with me, and I hope something new and exciting enters your thoughts and enables your dream. Be safe, happy, and healthy until we meet again. See you next time. Bye.